Now we have one more example to look at in this lesson, and we're going to start with an existing application. So let's bring up Visual Studio and let's open up the website. Now if you've installed the project files correctly, you should have on the desktop a directory called project files, ASP.NET, and then you should have a number of subdirectories, one per lesson. As you know, we're in lesson 3. So I want to open the event demo website, and this is going to illustrate how to handle non-trivial events such as text change events on a text box and selected index change events on a list box. Okay, so let's open that website and have a look at the user interface. We'll close the start page first of all, and let's double-click default.aspx and have a look at the designer. Okay, so the purpose of this application is to enable the user to enter their data, such as their name and their telephone number, and to select which region they work in. I'm going to have 3 regions in this example. The regions are the Americas, so that's North America plus South America. The second region is EMEA. Lots of companies have this concept. EMEA stands for Europe, the Middle East and Africa, and that's the second region. And the third region is going to be Asia Pacific. So the user will select a region, and then depending on which region they select, we want to display a different set of countries in that region. Okay, so for example, if the user selects the region Americas, then the country might be USA, or Canada, or Mexico, or Argentina. Whereas if the user clicks the region Asia Pacific, then the countries might be Japan, or Australia. So the purpose of this example is to handle on-text change events for text boxes, and to handle select index change events on drop-down list boxes. And as the user enters the various pieces of data here, we're going to display the information on the business card name, and the business card telephone number, and the business card location. And the location will include both the region and the country that the user has selected. Okay, so that's the existing user interface. Oh, just incidentally, if you're wondering, this control here is a panel. If I show you the source code, a panel is the ASP.NET equivalent of a div. It basically defines an area of real estate on your web page which can contain other controls. And as you can see, I've been quite busy. On the panel, I've set various attributes. I've set the style attributes on the panel using the style builder, which we looked at in a previous lesson. So I clicked on the panel and I selected style, and I selected the font family that I want for all of the child controls. So all controls on the panel are going to be displayed in Century Gothic. Quite like that font. And I've chosen a specific font size and font color navy. And the background color, I chose light blue, quite a professional color, I thought. And also just one other item to show you. On the edges property, I've specified 3 pixels of padding on each margin so that the controls don't appear bunched up along the margins of the panel. Okay, so feel free to have a good look at the various style properties when you get a moment, but that's the basic user interface as it stands at the outset.